Ask you a question. Do you want to learn a lesson in so-called white supremacy? Because this is a prime example of it. GoFundMe created for Texas school shooting suspect has been removed from the website. Why is that? We'll be right back on Keep It Pete podcast because PCP is definitely going wild.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and J Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Yo, I really want to congratulate TZ Vaughn Savage and J Lava on their new podcast, the Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and tell how one could have or could not have been keeping it P.
So listen, let's Keep It P podcast, man. You know, we take the news, the situations, everyday occurrences. Indeed, we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then you got the Democrats and the Republicans, both bipartisan, super saying 94-1 on a crime bill that targets you black people. How do you feel about that? Anyway, you know, I want to get to this news because this one is kind of confusing, but I want to see what they're talking about. This GoFundMe thing, man. But before we get started, I want you to hit that like button. I want you to, because you know that helps with the algorithms, at least to get to pretty people that like this. I need you to share this to your platforms and your groups. But most importantly, I want you to go ahead and subscribe, because if you haven't subscribed already, I want you to make sure you hit that bell for notifications as well, so that you too can be alerted every time that I decide to go live. But I'm calling BS on this because they done had GoFundMe accounts for all the black people, all the people who kill black people, and all the cops that, come on, you know what I like about what's going on right now in society, just to keep it real and 1,000 wow, is that they're making it really hard for you to deny that it is what it is. You know, some people try to, go along to get along. If you make no way, then ain't nothing gonna happen now. You pull your pants up and all that, But they're making it very blatantly obvious that the scales are tipped and that it's one-sided. So now it's like people are forced to have to do something, and that's good. I think that's real good, because otherwise, that gives people the opportunity to sit back and not do nothing and act like nothing's happening. But I'm pretty sure y'all remember, the other day where they tried to frame it where, the black kid in Texas basically defended himself at school. He was bullied because his family was well-to-do, and he wasn't necessarily a big kid. You know what I'm saying? And they just taken from him and taken from him and taken from him. And he had to, do what he had to do, man. I, don't necessarily agree with maybe how he handled it, but I understand when you feel like enough is enough. But it goes on to say, a GoFundMe created for Timothy George Simpkins, the student accused of opening fire in the Arlington High School earlier this week, was removed by the website. Why? The fundraiser was removed from the platform because it violated GoFundMe terms of service. A GoFundMe spokesman told the Insider in a statement less than 150 was raised and all donors have been refunded. According to the Daily Mail, the GoFundMe with a $25,000 goal was made on Thursday by Samkin's attorney, Kim T. Cole. The page included a note from Samkin's mother saying her son was robbed a few weeks ago before the shooting. You don't know is that Timothy was robbed at gunpoint and stripped of his possessions a couple weeks ago. And unfortunately, the backstory is that Timothy's father was brutally beaten to death. This fact definitely heightened Timothy's fear of his life, the mother said, according to the screenshot posted in the publication. The mother added that her son was terrified and believed that he would be murdered just like his father, the outlet reported. My son has gone through a lot of traumatic experiences, the note continued. He needs counseling and therapy. With assistance from his attorney, Samkin turned himself in following the shooting at the Timberview High School Wednesday, authorities said. 4 people were injured in the shooting, which occurred after the fight between the student caught on video. So, yeah, there was a student that didn't even go up there, came to hunt him down in school and got into it and got the wailing on him. And he pulled out that thing. Luckily, he had his protection because it probably could have went a whole different way, right? But notice he didn't kill anybody. He wasn't doing, GTA Call of Duty headshots. Those are defensive wounds, probably some leg shots or something like that. Nobody died. They didn't even say nobody was in critical condition. The 18-year-old's family said that he was bullied at school. According to the report, Samkin was released on $75,000 bail Thursday when he was charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Damn, this is almost a fair article. Almost. Short of them talking about, he was in a youth choir and all. You know how they go to the extra lengths for Billy and Becky. They didn't say he was in the Boy Scouts and loved dandelions and walks in the mountains on Mondays. You know how they throw it on extra thick, and then also get some they also get some testimonies from some other people to the account of your character. But there wasn't really there wasn't any demonization in this. They actually even explained for him, as far as explaining, his point of view from what he's experienced with his dad and that kind of thing. They kind of explained for him. This is, even the bail that they gave him was reasonable. Considering the circumstances and that kind of thing. And that's funny. I think it's reasonable because of how they do us. Because I already know, if it was out, nobody died. I don't know. This is a tough one. But maybe if it was a PC kid, it'd probably be like 25,000, something like that, for real. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and touch on this one, man. Because that's some bullshit. They got GoFundMe's for Dylan roofs and Kyle Rittenhouses and all of that type of shit right there. But this kid right here, this ain't the same thing. I really think that shit's kind of bogus. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Make sure y'all go check out that new gear at Say It With Your Chest now. We got the new Love, Peace, Blessings, and Aloha shirts. And then we also got the No Anti-Black Racism shirts. The shirts is dope, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can shed a little light on the subject for you there, boy. Put a little needle on the record for you. Hold on now, little Jasper. Little Jasperarian. Let me put some on your mind, boy. Check this out. Boom. The Antis. Those are pretty dope. New shirt. Those are pretty dope right there. And then I'll also get the Love, Peace, Blessings, and Aloha and put that up there too so you can see that. But go grab a shirt, go grab a mug or something, or and also look in the description. Do you know that you can sign up through Coinbase with the link that I have in the description? And if you watch a few videos, it give you like $30 worth of crypto. You can take all that crypto and convert it into Shiba, and get on right now. And then once you add $100, they'll give you first of all, they send you a debit card, which is pretty dope, and you can spend that how you like. But it's just a lot of cool features, man. Other than that, don't take my word for it. I only been offering y'all this stuff since the show been started. But get in the comment section. Let me know how you think about that. And y'all know what it is. Love with the peace on the blessing side of the game. And aloha. It is what it is. And take these commercials on the B1 health and wellness side of the game.
You get the money from that ride before you went on the day. I told you motherfucker I got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something.
It's real deal Holyfield, sir.
You supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime.
You don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call and it's night. Drake go.
Keeping hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. Keeping hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. Maybe do something stupid. I guess that depends on you.
Rushing cream, leaves, keef, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak when in love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. 2 steps.
Music TV. Music TV.